Thank you, Maddie. I'm gonna do it. Oh. Yeah, well, I'll bring him out without the saddle first here. Oh. I've got this black stud horse here that had a real bad problem. You try to get on him, he'd rear up. The people that had him prior, he kept flipping over and on the gal. And the flippers are bad, you know, when they flip all the way over on you. So just a little bit of work with him. So hopefully we'll see what happens and we'll take it from there. All right?
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
I'm Jen Madison, and I grew up riding show jumpers, and I grew up working with the top trainers, and I have studied top trainers. And I recently came across a video of George on YouTube working with a stallion who was flipping over on people. And when George brought that stallion out of his stall, the stallion went for him and tried to pick a fight. And I was instantly blown away because George didn't react, and he didn't get aggressive, and he didn't try to intimidate the horse.
Get over here. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Shh, shh, shh. It's okay. It's okay, no. Okay, no.
When he took him into the round pen, I was instantly surprised that there was no whip, there was no lead rope. He was purely using his body.
Every animal's a little bit different, you know, and you have to treat them as such. Dogs, you can communicate a lot of verbal, and horses, I like to keep it down minimum, you know, and they learn through repetition, the same over and over and over again. So even when you're riding them or when you're working them here, I'm going to stay the same position, just as if I was pushing his shoulder up to keep him going forward. Now, he has a comfort zone, and I'm staying right here to keep him at this speed. If I wanted to, if we want to speed him up a little bit, all I have to do is enter that little comfort zone, that bubble of his, and step towards him like this, and he'll go faster there. See, then I can step off, and he'll want to slow down, depending, and that's body language. So I shouldn't be having to say a whole lot in here to him, just body language. Now I can get big and shoot him off, or I can get small and just. Oh. I want him to look in here and know what's next, what's going to happen next.
I was so impressed with the way he was able to earn the horse's complete respect, complete submission, but there was zero fear.
And until I ask for another command, he should stay right there. And I'll stay the same place, my body language. If I was to step up to his head like this, look what happens. You see? So that'd be my fault. And somebody in here, you have to pay attention, because you're asking him every time we do something, every time we're around him, we're actually training him, we're asking him to do something. So whether it be good or bad, we're teaching him something. So you got to be very careful. He wants to come into me right here and ask me what's next. So when he does that, I'm just going to give him a little pet here, because I'm making it easy for him, because he didn't do anything wrong. Now I'm going to shoot him off again.
So that was great.
Exactly. And now he went the other way. I'm going to stop him here and shoot, make him go back the other way. He's testing me. He wants to do what he wants, but I want total control. Now we'll speed him up here. Take a step in. Keep him at this speed here by staying the same distance. Then I'll back up. Easy. Easy. Down to a trot, because I said easy. Now if I say ho, we want to stop.
He earned that horse's respect, and he was able to show the viewer instantly where the horse was disrespecting him, and then he calmly just put him back to work.
I can feel him, you know. Like you say, it's body language, but if I don't look at him, I know what it seems. I know what they're feeling or thinking, and it's the same with them. And I'm thankful for that. But everything with the horse is a feel, you know. You have to open up all your senses because theirs are so alive. You have to go into their world and feel them. And I want to gain his respect so that he comes and he trusts me. Once he does, then I've got them what you call hooked onto me. And if they're hooked onto me, then they've accepted that I'm taking care of them and it's safer to be here, they'd rather be here than out on their own. See, he wants to go out on his own, so I'll shoot him out and make him work. Now that was an undesired response. So for him doing that, he's telling me, you know what, I don't need you. I can just do this on my own. So I'm gonna make him work because it's not what I want, so I'll make it difficult to work for him. And it shows him, you know what, you wanna go out there, then go ahead. But you're gonna work. And this is just another way of me asserting my alpha over him by making him do this when he decided to go off on his own. Oh. Now we'll try again. And if he wants to be with me, then he can take a break and don't have to work. There.
Wow, that was good.
There was zero intimidation. He wasn't trying to control the horse, but that horse completely gave his heart and mind right to George. And when George got on him to ride, he was like butter in his hands. And it was such a transformation. I've never seen anything like it, and it blew my mind.
Oh, get down. Oh. Now I want him to stay here. No. Nope. Nope. Now he wants to act like this, then he can act all day. And we're going to stay with him here until he gets his head on straight. But like you said, he's just going to try to test. And when you bring him into the canter, he'll want to take off. So anytime that happens like that, then you're going too fast. I'd slow it back down. And I bring him back down to a walk or a slow trot, but I'm gonna make him walk, whether he likes it or not. And then we'll move him out. See, he wants to go back here, he wants to fight me, then I'm gonna bring him inside here. Oh. Hey. I'm gonna turn him here. Keep turning him. And I'm just gonna hold it here because I'm making what I don't want work for him. I don't want him to be doing that. I want him just to relax. So I'm just gonna hold it offside, relaxed. And I'm just gonna stay here and not move until he decides he wants to stop, and once he stops, I'm gonna release. I'm gonna make what I want easy. Now see, he's trying to get away with everything he can, so I'm gonna say, you know, hey, we're gonna cut the silliness here, and I'm gonna go ahead, and it's just another way of showing him your assertiveness that, you know, you're the alpha. I'm gonna make him do what I want. I'm not gonna reward him doing what he wants at all, whatsoever. If you let him do that, then you're gonna get hurt. The person's gonna get hurt, and I mean it happens. And so I'm not gonna let him. I'm not gonna let him have any of that. We've taken them out of their natural environment, and they're looking for a leader. It's in their nature. It's in their blood. There's always a lead mare. There's always a stallion. Now they're looking for the same thing when they're here, you know, at the ranch or what have you. Some are more strong than the others. Some are leaders. Some are not. But they're looking for somebody that's going to take care of them.
The thing that was so amazing is that that horse clearly 100% respected George, gave complete submission, and then at the end of the video, when he put Sonny up on him, where Sonny hadn't round penned him, hadn't come in, I expected that horse to revert and to test Sonny, but because George had said it was okay for Sonny to get on and ride that horse, there was such a trust, there was such a relationship that was built in such a short time, but it was such a solid relationship. I've never seen anything like it.
Just go ahead and get up like it was every day. There we go. Right up. Go. There we go. Okay. There. Now, just sit there, and I'm gonna raise this back up here. I mean, I just want Sonny up there to breathe normally, and to just be as relaxed as he can, because if he's not, then you know, the horse can feel that and maybe want to take advantage of him. But Sonny's, there you go. Probably been in a couple situations here that had to keep a cool head, and he's keeping it cool right now. And that, look at his eye.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
He's looking wild.
You know, he's looking as calm as you are. So I'm gonna.
Tail's not up.
Right. He's got a little switching. He's kind of thinking a little bit, but I'm right here. Hopefully he decides to just do what I want here. So I'm going to walk off here to the left, and I'm watching him to make sure that Sonny's correct. Put your hand down a little bit, Sonny. Put your hand down a little bit more. Right. Run your right hand down the rein like this, Sonny. Keep your left hand where it's at. Run it down and just kind of ease it to the back. You see that? That's what I mean, soft, like that. Now, good. Now do it one more time there, just like you're playing the violin, just playing the strings. Good. You see that? That's what you want. It should be poetic. Good, Sonny. That's perfect. It looks good. Okay, move him out here, and we'll stop him over here at the gate. Move him off to the right there. To the right. Yeah, he's trying to test you, see? Yeah. There. Good, Sonny. Just like that. I think that, I'm very pleased with the way he's acting right now. That's telling me right off the bat that I'm doing my job, and he's got respect for me, because at first, even with myself, you saw the way he was acting. And his eyes a little bit calmer now. And just because we stayed consistent on what we were asking, we kept it simple. And when we wanted something, we waited till we got it, we kept on it. And when we didn't want something, we made him work. So right now, just from that little bit right there, he's calmed down quite a bit. And I could even, Sonny jumped up there, and he'd rather do what we want and enjoy this and no pulling on him than do what we don't want, because he knows if he picked the fight, then we're going to be there until it was over.
So this was a good training session.
Very good. I think it was very good. I mean, what more could you want there?
Yeah.
You know?
So would you end it here and then?
I would stop right here. I would stop right here. Sonny can step down, and go ahead, Sonny. There you go. Good. Good. There it is. Now, he did everything I wanted there, and so there, we walk out.
You know, a lot of people don't understand, you know, when they see the video, and they have to put in their mind, is this horse came from a background of hurting, you know, and seriously injuring other trainers, and trying to do that to George at the beginning of the video, to having somebody like Sonny jump on the horse and ride it with, you know, no effects whatsoever, in a matter of, you know, maybe less than an hour.
I'll tell you, the minute I saw the video, I I actually got emotional. It made my palms sweat because my ex-husband, who knows nothing about horses, went and got my daughter, who dreams of having her own horse now, went and got her a 3-year-old Premarin mare, completely unbroke, can't even lift her legs, and threw her in the backyard and told my tiny green daughter, "Here is your horse, enjoy." And I have begged my daughter to not get on this horse, to not work with it without an adult supervision, somebody who knows what they're doing. And my daughter has all these romantic notions that she's going to cuddle this horse and it'll love her, and that she can ride off into the sunset. And I've tried to explain the danger that this horse making a simple mistake, even if she does love her, that she can kill my daughter. So the minute I saw that, I immediately called George and said, out of every trainer I've seen, I've known trainers, I probably know 50 right now in Arizona, top trainers with great reputations. I wouldn't pick anybody at this point other than George to help start that mare. I consider him a 10 out of a 10.
Why is that?
Just everything that I saw, the fact that he can capture a horse's heart and mind with zero fear, that's what I've not seen. In other trainers, they, in my opinion, work within that fear. They do want the horse to fear them a little bit. And the horse, being in the mindset where there was no fear, he was like putty in George's hand. Whatever George wanted to do from that point, that horse was willing to do. And that's the horse that will be loyal and will go to great lengths to, they established quite the relationship very quickly.
So if somebody was watching this video and they were like, yeah, okay, whatever, this is just some commercial or whatever, and they had a horse that had some problems, what would you say to them?
I would say this is as genuine as it gets. I had no idea what I was going to see when I started the video, and I expected to see run-of-the-mill. Everybody has their methods in the round pen, and everything is very typical. The way George did it, with being so subtle with his body language, with explaining that we keep the language to a minimum, we're not overly wordy with the horse, and kept his body movements very subdued. It's not like any other trainer. And even the ones that are traveling around and gurus and have hundreds of people following them, George did it better.
If you saw George on a TV show, what kind of situations would you like to see him in, working with, some of the horses, some of the things that you've seen in the past, or what type of episodes would you like to see?
I would like to see more of the problem horses, the ones that every other trainer has given up on, because he really seems to have a gift. That was what came across. He has a natural gift, and he communicated to me that it's a feeling that he gets, and I would like to see him work more with horses that everybody else has given up on.
many moons since I've seen rain. So I raise my hands and dance again. Rain dance, my heart is so dry. Rain dance, quench this thirst inside. Rain dance, my love for you cannot be denied. Am I the only one who believes in love? Yeah, I'm still here. Everyone else has given up.